Hello everybody, how are you doing? Wait a minute, this is not SimCity 2013. This doesn't look like that. No, ladies and gentlemen, this is SimCity 4. Yes, do not fear, for I have not stopped playing this game. Yeah, just because I'm playing the new SimCity doesn't mean I'm going to give up SimCity 4. I mean, look at all this stuff. I can't do all this in SimCity. I'm afraid not. So let's just jump back into our city of Tom Hanks. And for those of you who might be new subscribers to my channel, who came over when I did my SimCity videos, my SimCity 2013 videos that is, I bid you welcome. And as you can probably see in the title of this episode, I have made quite a lot of SimCity videos. Yes, I started Let's Playing SimCity 4 back in 2010. And there were many times where I almost stopped. I'm like, you know, I've done everything I can in SimCity. But then more people are like, do more, we love you. And I say, alright. And then I always find more to do. And now I am building up my wonderful little capital city. Of course, it's only about half done, if that, at this point. But, you know, we're, I'm not here to make the biggest or fanciest city. I'm just trying to have a little fun, you know, go for a little, you know, try out different things. And what we have here is our capital, and as you can see, I am going for a Washington DC type feel to it. So that's what I am doing. But if you've seen my videos already, you already know that, so I'm not going to go into any more lengthy descriptions than that. So we are just going to build in our city. Yes. Other than Glassington, everywhere else in the city is named after Tom Hanks movies. Needless to say, it kind of goes well with the thing. Okay, we have no congestion. Let's look at our crime. Hello, Mr. Little Guy Police Station. Well, we're about to expand, so I hate how this thing lags on the bigger cities. It's kind of unfortunate. Oh man, so let's slap down a police station, a deluxe police station at that. Let's see, I would put that about here. Let's put it here. And yeah, oh no, a little space, oh whatever, it's alright. Those people will just have to fend for themselves. Alright, we are going to put down, fire station. Yeah. Fire. This is why, oh, I need one over here. This is why it's not necessarily best to play SimCity right when you wake up. But you gotta play it sometime, I guess, and, especially when you have to go to work at 3 in the afternoon and it's now noon and you're like, well, I have a couple hours, why not play SimCity? I know that's what a lot of you do. Alright, and let's build a high school. Alright, and a elementary school. I've been told repeated times that they're both necessary, no matter how redundant they might seem. And who am I to lie with the masses of people telling me things? So, there we go. Oops, that was a regular high school. I want a large high school. Okay. I don't have a huge amount of money to be doing this kind of stuff either, but it's alright. Alright, but, and in this city I've gotten into the habit of sort of mixing up the zones. Before anything else happens, though, we are going to go into our budget. Oh man, I am getting major lag. My fraps counter is saying 1 right now. It's lovely. Usually that's a Cities XL thing, although it's gone away now. See, comparing SimCity 4 to Cities XL offends it so much that it starts working better. Oh wow, you are overwhelmed. Our entire healthcare system is overwhelmed. I think it's our education system that is, actually it's slightly overwhelmed too. Oh my. Alright, we're gonna increase the budget for you. You're fine. You're a library. You're fine as you are. Now here we can do some trimming. Well, you're a library too, so it's alright. Large high school. This is where we're going to save some money. Alright. You're about 5. Let's increase you just a tad. Scroll down. And here's where we can cut down some funding. Oh man, I'm spending so much money in this city and I don't even know where. I mean, it's going into health and education, that's clear, but it's needed, you know. I'm not spending any money that isn't necessary. Of course, city beautification. Oh, I really hate to do that, but I think we can tune down the price of that just a little bit. Government budget, building maintenance. Don't think we can really do anything about that, nor should we, right? Alright, police department. I think that's necessary. Utilities. Alright, let's look at our water. Let's look at our power first. Alright. Alright, well, our waste energy plant, we're just going to fund it a little bit. We're doing the little Dwyron trick of when you don't fund it at all, it doesn't give you power, but it does take care of your trash. But we actually need that to make power for us, so we're going to raise that a little bit. Alright, so... Oh, sigh. Okay, well, we're making a small amount of money, and that's going to be good enough for us for now. Besides, we're going to be using my favorite technique of zoning our way out of every problem. Alright, so now that we're X minutes into the game, let's actually build something. Alright, Mr. Avenue. And I kind of wonder if I want to continue my wonderful boondoggle of a monorail over here. Like, yes, I know there's going to be subways and everything, but no reason we can't have a monorail also. Oh god, I shouldn't go to this zoom. So much lag. Okay, zoom in a little bit. It's a little bit better. But if I have the monorail coming over here, alright, and we are going to have it dance and twirl. Can that fit through there? I'm kind of curious if I can fit an avenue through here. We're going to stop everything until I quench my curiosity. Hey, look at that. So if you have a corner like that, you can fit an avenue. It's a good little fact to know. So we are going to... Well, the point of this all is we're going to connect up these avenues that we have going on here. Alright. Oh, our expensive, wonderful boondoggle of a monorail will continue in this area because we need to flaunt our wealth. I think that is the main driving light behind all of this. It's flaunting our wealth, even though we don't have that much wealth in this city. One good thing about the new SimCity is you can send money from one city to another. I mean, you can in a way in SimCity 4 by the means of selling something, like power or something else, and getting money that way, but we're just going to link up those roads like this. Okay, so we're going to make our main little terminal over here for our. Once I decide what road I'm going to use, because I'll show you exactly what I'm going to be doing with this monorail, and I'm sure you will agree it is quite wonderful. Well, we are going to, you see how it's 2 off from the road here. We're going to continue it just like that all the way throughout, up to here. We're not going to zone that in now, though, because it's not really necessary. Alright, monorail. Okay. Part of me does want to level this, but I think it will be okay the way it is. Alright. I wonder if I make it just one further out, if I could have a little loop coming back. Just a little junction area. Takes up a lot of room, but you know, this city's about flaunting our wealth, even though we don't have that much of it. Yes, I mean, when foreign dignitaries come to the region of Lincoln Land, which is the name of our region, of course, we want them to be impressed with the level of wealth that we have. We want them to look up and say, ooh, ah. Come on, then. Yeah. Alright, and we're going to have the loop come back the other way. And it doesn't take up all that much room, really. And we can build parks around it. So it's a win-win for everyone, I think. There we go. Our little loop. It's very wonderful. Okay. Look at what we've done. Okay. Come on. There we go. We'll do the dance. I'm doing the dance. And that should do it. Oh, it's beautiful. We're gonna have to build another one of those on the other side later. And, well, what I'm going to do is build a couple stations over here. I'm spending so much money on this, but it doesn't matter. It's our monorail, man. I haven't made a monorail in a single city up until this point. I deserve a monorail now. Okay, let's see. Hope this works. This better work. Okay. I need to demolish a station and build it 1 square down. Okay. When I build it right there, will it connect? Oh man. Yeah, okay. So it's gonna blow up you and you and you. As my Spanish 1 teacher used to say, tui, 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 tu, e2, 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 and she used to pair up people in groups of 2. Oh man, that was more than a decade ago now. Sigh. But anyway, we are going to be, and I really don't care if I'm spending all my money and annoying any new viewers I might have by building this monorail. I just want this monorail. Oh man. I want it so much. Alright, you guys probably are able to deduce what I'm trying to do now, right? I think anyone should be able to. Alright. Come on. Come on. Oh, beans. Can I do it? Let's see. I can do it there, but then I can't, you know what, there's no law that says this has to connect down here. Alright. Yeah, but we really should be worrying about our money just a little bit, you know. See, there we go. And if I could just build this road under here. I could just build this road under here. Okay. Can I build this road under here? Alright, well that's something. And as soon as they both get in here, we are going to put twin monorail stations. And they'll be kind of convenient for the passengers. I can just walk from one to the other, at least if the game permits it. Alright, what's your problem? It's always... Yeah, they didn't work out all the kinks in this game either, you know? People might be complaining about... Oh, you bitch. We're gonna have to level it with roads here. Our old-fashioned plan. Alright. If this doesn't do it, nobody is going to do it. Alright. And of course, no one's riding this yet. It's going to be a while before we get as much as a single passenger. But, that's satisfying to see things actually work. Alright, but the whole point of that is so we could get a monorail running along here. And you, Mr. Monorail, are going to... Yes! Just like that. There we go. And if I can build those little roads under it, that would be perfect. I can't. Go figure. So we're going to have a connection under here. I'll build them under here. I can build them under here. Alright. Well, look at this wiggle road. Reminds me of, you know, previous versions of SimCity that couldn't handle diagonal roads. There is something charming in a very derpy way about this. Alright. But now, let us zone. Oh god, where are we going? We're going on a little trip here. Courtesy of our lag. Alright, here we go. We're just going to put this over here. There's a station here. We are going to put a station over here. It also doesn't help that the city isn't entirely flat. Even the parts that are mostly flat are not flat, you know? I did that intentionally, and now I'm slightly kicking myself because of the monorail. I'm only slightly kicking myself because I still like, you know, a city that's slowly undulating rather than something that's just straight up, you know, flat, because life isn't flat, you know? And you can print that on a t-shirt if you want. Alright, so here we go. We're going to put the speed on a little bit because we're going to need to generate some income. Probably put it on faster, but I am wary of the all the spam I'm going to get if I do that. So we are going to truck spam it up. Actually, down there it was only one space away, wasn't it? Oh well, doesn't matter. It's 2 spaces over here. Gives us some room to put some medium density commercial along the avenue. And we are going to put some wonderful commercial. Oh man, I woke up today intending to put commercial in my SimCity 4, or my SimCity 2013 region. However, Mr. EA, in all their wonderfulness, I was unable to log on to their servers. Yeah, it's a problem that a lot of people have been having. I mean, I don't think anyone can disagree with the assessment that the launch of the new SimCity has been a complete disaster, has been, you know, miserable, has been just a, you know, an insult almost. Just like my pipe placement is kind of an insult. But, you know, I mean, it's not 100% bad, because I was able to get on and I have been able to play it. But, yeah, it's not good. They could have done a lot better, and the thing is, everyone knew this was going to happen, or at least most people suspected it would, yet it happened anyway. Sigh. Come on, EA, get your shit together. I've heard people saying that this is the worst launch in the history of any game in history. I mean, well, I'm not nearly old enough to, you know, make that judgment, but, it's, certainly a thing. Alright, so, but the thing is, SimCity 4, tried and true, a real modern classic, depending on what you count as modern, and we all love it. It's our friend. It's like the guy we grew up with. I bet you can't make a diagonal rail station, so, or diagonal monorail station, so it's only so good, right? There we go. Okay, we are going to just put down a rail station and have ourselves a little connection over here for anyone wanting to get on here. No one's going to, but you know, just in case they want to. There they go. Alright, and let's continue our high density commercial throughout here. Put some there, sneak one building in here. We're going to fill this with plazas. Yes, I know, this is going to cost us out the butt, but you know, we have to deal with it. Okay, let's put a tennis court for our tennis players among us. Oh god, here we go. We're going on another inadvertent world tour here. Oh man. So you are just going to have to end over here. Actually, we can put you on a little dance over here. There we go. A little dance for you to orient yourself in a way that we would like to see oriented. We're going to have this one go down and the other one go all around. Alright. So we have a high demand for industry, but I'm always wary of putting too much industry in one place, you know. So, just going to have a whole row of commercial, including a little side street there, so we can keep everything focused on the avenue. And then we are going to put some residential. Alright, sounds good. By the way, real life update, it is snowing here, and it's snowing pretty good too. I think we've had at least 2 or 3 inches here in the Philly region. This winter has not been all that snowy, but there's been a couple that are about this size. This might actually be the biggest one if it continues much longer. But I'm not here to talk about the weather. That's boring. Yeah, you probably know people, all they want to talk about is the weather, you know. Especially when you work in a job like I do, you know, retail job, you're standing there, ringing people up, and they only ever talk about, like, 5 things, you know. Well, not even, that's being generous. They talk about, like, 3 things. You know, they talk about the weather, the price of cigarettes, the price of gas, you know, and sometimes they'll complain about politicians. But that's rare. You know, for the most part, it's those 3 things. The weather, the price of cigarettes, and the price of gas. And that's all they ever talk about. It's like, yes, it's winter. It snows in winter. Are you surprised?